It is GODSENT to win that round. Are we back? Are we back online? I'm thinking we're back online. Okay. Okay. We are back online. Thank you. Okay. I have no idea what happened there. My OBS just said, yeah, everything's crashed. It's all good, though. Don't worry. We're back very quickly into this matchup. It is an eco for GameAgents anyway, so they are just going to get picked apart by some fantastic AWP play from Disco Doppler. The 6-3 scoreline overall for the Swedes. GameAgents have a buyback just in time for us to go back live. AK's out for this T side. A decent stack utility. Nothing amazing, though. Definitely limited across the board. Could still get an extra flash or two. A couple of different players. GameAgents actually does get his extra flash, but Eli's just going to stick down with a smoke, HE, and his single flash. The default will go, trying to find something. Something will get found here early on in towards mid-garage. Just looking for the burst taps eventually. Default spread across the board, very passive coming in from the GameAgents, but very aggressive in the CT side. And that is how you find opening frags here on Cash. Punishing the aggression from Disco Doppler this time. The AWP falls out of the hands of GODSENT. GameAgents have a man advantage to kick things off. Smoke flashes. Some utility ringing down, trying to keep players at bay. And actually, the T-Sun are using it to good effect here. Mid-control, Twist doesn't want to go pushing. He's expecting players to push him from the edge of the smoke. Rollin is left to just defend the site. He does take down Fleet, but he gets traded back very, very quickly. Twist on rotation. Spots out one man. Spots out two here towards headshot. Can't quite do the damage on both of them. Color will get the trade. Freddy B trades out Eli. 2 versus 3, so they are keeping up, but they're not able to find the full-blown frags. Bomb goes down. Freddy B actually does burn alive Color. Flashbangs come out from Hampus as he tries to push in as well. There's another one directly below him. Freddy B will pick up GameAgents regardless. And he turns onto 0. A 4K. And the fuse will come through for GODSENT. 7-3. As right now the T-side started well, all right? They did all right, you know. Lost the pistol in the conversions, fair enough, but they were able to reset GODSENT, take some good eco rounds back once again. Definitely a better start compared to how they started off earlier in the day against Valiants, but now it's starting to look very, very similar to that Valiants game. They will go back in with another buy here, GameAgents. Max loss bonus in the next round. They've really got to start finding some rounds on the board, though, otherwise GODSENT will be running all over them again. Twist instantly in with his AWP. Second up, Disco Doppler holding out towards headshot of B site. GameAgents are setting themselves up for A. 3 players here to be dealing with. Several close. Hampus and Freddy B to spray them down. Twist gets one in the exchange, and Freddy B turns on for the double kill, dropping the bomb directly in the open. Last man is 0. And they've read this default, this execution like a book. They know 0 always goes in towards the highway position, but he's still getting these frags. He's turned it to 2. All against him. Brolin also sneaking in from highway. Spots him. 0 still gets the trade. No way, 0. This will be another clutch for the GameAgents player. A 4K for him. The bomb is out in the open. A single headshot with Freddy B will do it. But a single bullet on Freddy B from 0. Or vice versa it for the GameAgents. 44 seconds remain. 0 trying to find another angle on top of Toxic Barrels. It's all a time game. 0 spots him and does win out the clutch. Unbelievable stuff. That's like the 3rd clutch he's had this game so far. He's definitely stepping up. Was quite a bit quiet for GameAgents in that last game, but now top fragging for his T side. It's just a shame that the rest of his teammates aren't forming around him Look at the numbers being posted. Color on 7 frags, the next man down, and GODSENT have got 3 players at double digits here on round 12. Of course, the double orbs coming back into play once again for the CT side. First steps in towards mid as well. They know they're heading highway. Freddie B is going to use this information. Gets 2 missed flicks on Fleeve, though. It's not where you want to be. Bron trying to cut off main as well. Spots Color crossing, and then they peek back in towards the Smokey. Picks off the first frag. Almost gets GameAgents as well. But Zero, once again, good on his taps. Picks up Freddie B. Twist coming in towards Zed Connector. Picks up Eli. Turns onto Zero and shuts him down. 2 frags for him. And it's all left to Fleeve on the side. Getting the bomb down. The AWP in his hands. Disco Doppler now needs to take the brunt of the aggression here until Twist gets picked up like that. Orp shutting him down towards Zed and mid. It's all up to the rifle duel. AK versus M4. Disco versus Fleeve. And Fleeve peeking out towards the wrong cross at the wrong time. Disco will spray his way on through and find the final frag. Unfortunately, there will be no clutch for Fleeve today, as the 8th round will sit to the favour of the CT GODSENT. That does put a bit of a dink in the armor here for the T side. AK for Zero, however. GameAgents. Gonna go for mostly an eco around this AK. To see the half-blight from Zero to get himself back in line with the rest of his teammates' economies, or they're gonna go in with their AK in total, just go for the fully fledged force, but only one of the players bought armor in this exchange. Zero will still make it work, actually, with the damage coming in from GameAgents and Eli taking him down, but Bron's now ready for them to cush out right here. Takes himself 2 frags, almost a third, but the dink on Zero will leave him on 13 HP. UMP picked up by Fleeve. We'll like to see those 2 players run it around, but Disco Doppler is still on the site with a CZ to play with. Picks up the first. Can't quite get Fleeve, but Hampus is still here. Towards Heaven to shut it all down. Zero, last man left. AK in a dream. A 4K clutch. Surely not again. Surely not again. Incendiary on site. He can't quite make it up there. They know he's tagged up. Back in towards a corner. Looking for Freddie B. Takes his head off. Spots Hampus. No. Not today, Zero. Good try, but not today. 9-4, favourite to GODSENT at the moment in time. Four M4s, a UMP for Twist. So damage done to the CT economy. He's taken its toll from the likes of GameAgents, but this next round will be a reset against whichever side loses it. Not much money to play with in the server at the moment. Color will get the first frag on Twist, and Eli picking up Hampus as well. Only means good things for the T's. Incendiary is coming out from Disco Doppler, trying to deny them any opportunity here inside Squeaky and co. Smoke down for the cross, though. It looks like GameAgents are going to go for this quick hit with the flashbang to follow as well. There we go, Disco Doppler fully blind in the corner, sprayed down. Brolin still connects it on towards Eli. GameAgents with a quick trade, leaving it all on Freddie B. Out towards mid for a 1v4 clutch. Gets the first man, but not much more than that here, as the T's look likely to take their 5th on their T-side board. Freddie B just going to cower in the corner of Checkers, try to see if he can hold on to this AK. Not really much of a choice for him in this case. He kind of has to. The last round of the first half. It's GODSENT with a force buyout here. and possibly, potentially, and more probably a 9-6 for GODSENT. GameAgents could very easily bring this within only a handful of rounds, and a pistol victory for them on the CT side could bring them into positive favour in the second half of this matchup. Should be noted that both sides are T-sided teams when it comes to cash, so whether or not it's a good or bad thing, we'll judge for yourself. Here we go. Quick push coming out. They actually line up into the crossfire of the CT side. Let's go. Doplin's yet to peek, but Brolin has got himself frags. Let's go. Doplin on the Deagle. Connects one. Zero trying to connect the support spray on towards him. Connects it on both with a 180. But it doesn't matter because the CTs are here. Rotating in time to keep Color all here alone, and there's nothing he can do. GODSENT on the force buy will steal this final round away. Bring 10-5 to the favour of GODSENT. And I gotta feel bad for Zero, man. He is the only one currently performing for GameAgents. 19 frags over 16 rounds. Better than any other one player in the server right now. And I would really like to know what his ADR is. And if I had that information on hand, I probably would tell you. Pistol round coming in for GODSENT. If this T side is as good as the stats tell us, then well, this is going to get ugly now for the GameAgents side. Brolin with the first, Flea with the one tap on towards the second, but Freddy B trades him right back out. Zero's on high. Oh my god, the pistol play. And Zero shows up once again. 2 frags in his pistol round alone. 21 overall wins 16 rounds. And Zero is now looking for Brolin here. Close range. Taps his way on through with a Glock. Takes him down. Gapes him with a trade. But Eli falls. And Brolin up for the 4K. Just got to stall for enough time because there is no defuse kit on the last CT player. Gabeson creeping in and around. Brolin needs a single tap against him. And he'll find it in hole. 4K. And 11 rounds on the board now for the GODSENT T side. GameAgents will force this issue as well. UMP for Fleeve. 2 Deagles for Gabeson and Eli. Follow with PT50 already. They've not had a very good shout into this one. Zero will boost up into counter boost. Could catch Twist off guard. CZ in his hand directly in this smoke. Twist is tapping his way on through as well. Meanwhile, out towards the other side of the map on B, Gabeson will fall. Brolin now spots all these players here. Surely he must know that a counter boost is up. Fortunately, Zero has dropped and Fleeve, and Zero will eventually end up falling. 1v4 now for Eli. Last man here on the B site. Trying to find Hampus as the first man. Not flashing his way on through, but surely there's no way he wins out this fight. Deagle shots. Twist coming in towards the mid position as well, and Eli expects this. Trying to take the fight, but it's just closed in from way too many angles. It's not going to happen at all. GODSENT will take a 12th. Eco should come out from GameAgents. They need a rifle victory to try and shut GODSENT down. Of course, the AK is coming out to play with Disco Doplin. Is actually going in with just a Glock for this round. Once again towards the mid position. Actually, Eli gets himself 2 frags alongside Fleeve. Yeah, that's 3. Yeah, eventually Disco Doplin is using these Glocks, using his Glock. Not much left for it here for Fleeve. Eli with 2 frags, at the very least, the pistol push out towards mid does end up taking 2 players out. So putting some paid and some investment back from the GODSENT side into the economy. Five AKs coming out for the T side. The AWP coming out for GameAgents. Color, pretty decent and clinical with this one over the past couple of games, but can he put it now into effect? GameAgents need this round, or I think it may be safe to say it's already over. Flashbang's over. Zero is blind, and Twist is going to make his way quickly up into counter boost. Look for Color, spots him. Probably going to realize the AWP is there as well. That's why he's ducked his head back below. Not allowing the shots to come out from that sniper. CT's like a generally aggressive overview into this default here. Zero's pushed up into the Vents, GODSENT out towards Checkers, trying to cover off Brolin. Meanwhile, Twist will start to make his way up, looks in towards key positions of the CT side, but so far finds nothing. Meanwhile, Freddy B makes his way up into the mid position. Disco Doppler challenged by Max of Fleeve. Shots ring out. Eventually, Zero is pushed away. And she rotates back in towards Z Connector to try and hold down the mid position for GameAgents. 60 seconds are waiting on this push. GODSENT still yet to commit. However, they have put smokes out towards A. The Campus and Disco Doppler get these frags. It could get very, very ugly for them indeed. Disco Doppler connects onto the first. Can't get the second to Fleeve, so they have to commit now. And GameAgents will spray down 2 more, but doesn't connect the frags. Damage done onto Twist, but not much more than that. 40 seconds remain, and they have pushed the last man, Zero. Sorry, actually, they haven't exterminated the entire players on the A site. Zero just done the rotation game. No smokes to cover the cross, however, and against Zero, that may end up proving dangerous, as he does right there. Taking out the bomb planter, looking for Hampus as the next man. Spotting Twist as well. Can't connect that single bullet that will take him down. So the bomb will get planted, and we will be in a 2 versus 2 retake. No defuse kit for the CT side either. Hampus watching and waiting for Zero. Flashbangs come over from the highway position as well. Twist actually going to go for a very long flank, and as Hampus goes down, this suddenly gets a little bit more awkward for him. Smoke down, bomb in the open. He planned for this, but the bomb will get tapped for the first time. They're looking for the small gap. Twist will peek it, and he'll get taken down by Zero. Another 3K for him. As the rifle round goes to the favor of GameAgents, and Zero save them once again here in this match. One more buyout here from GODSENT. Limit on economy, but right now this could reset GameAgents, and from there that could mean put GODSENT right in the running to shut this whole game down and bring it to their favor. 16-6 potentially. GameAgents on a reset position on lost bonus and moneyline in general. And Zero has anything in the reserves. As Fleeve gets taken down first, Hampus getting that opening frag. Not a good start here from the CTs. It's GameAgents. Trying to look for a way back in, but they're just distracted all across the board. Finally, Colour does pick up Twist at least. Back to a 4 versus 4 will go. Towards trying to hold off Disco Doppler here towards the A side, but may have to rotate back towards B because that's where the bomb is for the GODSENT side. And they're looking ready and raring to shut it down. GODSENT, first contact, but flashed out. Eli's forced back, still trying to take some frags. GODSENT gets the 1, and Eli gets the second. Freddy B will train him back with the AK. But it's man advantage in the favour of the CTs, and Eli will lock it down. A 2K for him. Disco Doppler left in a 1 versus 3. Bomb out in the open, but some serious clutching together. And it actually blinds Zero, so he's got a chance right here, but he's got to watch out for Colour as well, also coming in from heaven. Does he know that this one man is here? He knows there's one on the site, but just got to be careful. The crossfire is now locked up. The bomb's still in serious contention. And Disco Doppler looking around, spotted out by Colour. Did he spot Colour? Colour does take the shot, but can't quite get the frag. Disco Doppler's still in this. He takes down Eli, turns on the Colour, looking for his one headshot. The AWP can't get the quick scope damage being done. Disco Doppler can't survive, though. As Colour does net himself the 2K. Again, holding on to GameAgents' half by a thread so far. It's been the nature of this game, by a thread for this CT side. GODSENT will force it back one more time because they know that they've done some serious damage to GameAgents, and they are still on for this reset. Straight up into this one, Colour looking out for Disco, but Disco takes him down. Orb out of play immediately. Zero pushed up aggressive, trades him right back out, drops the AWP. Now someone's got to pick that up. That may have actually dropped back into the CT side of the map. No, Twist has it instead. Kevlar helmet on his part. GODSENT now stacking their way in towards the V-Halls, getting ready for all this push. Smoke down towards the Checkers area, the flashbangs to make them move inside. It's only Eli on the site with rotations coming in thick and fast. He connects it on towards one, doesn't expect Freddie B to be there, but sprays blindly and takes him down anyway. Dropping the bomb, doesn't realize it just yet, doesn't realize another man out's there towards this other side. And Hampus will shut him down. Twist picks up the CZ kill with the AWP still in his hands. Hampus could still get the bomb plant, and he's got himself an 8K to be working with. Twist goes aggressive, shuts down Gabeson. 1 versus 1 now. Zero drops the bomb plant, tries to clutch it out. It's Twist to spray down. Zero drops down from heaven and gets taken out by the last T-side player. And the force buy works from GODSENT. Finally, they reset GameAgents after doing damage per damage per damage. And eventually, they win out this atrocious war of attrition. The T-side now on for match point. GameAgents are going to force this one back. If they don't win this one now, they may be all out of it. Before they were playing for overtime, now they're playing probably to come back into this game overall. GODSENT of their own accord aren't looking too hot either. Deagle's out for Hampus and Freddie B, so this is an awkward buy that really could swing either way. The main points of advantage for GODSENT are the AWP on Disco Doppelin and the AK-47 on Twists. Gabeson already going to receive some information. Then T-Live are going to push in aggressive, both of them cross-firing out, taking down Freddie B. Not too much of a pickup. It's not one of those rifles out of play. GODSENT have got to be wary, but Culler gets a headshot on Hampus with a scout. Hold on 1 second. GameAgents there once again, not out of it. Culler doing work with his scout. Gabeson and Eli. Very aggressive pushes, but they're making this work. They've still got the AK, they've still got the AWP. They've got the UMP for Brolin as well. Final push in from GODSENT. They could still bring this to match point. Eli spotted first, but Zero out towards Headshot, gets a connection on one. Looks for the second, locks on tight, and shuts down Twist. Eli going to aggress and shuts down Disco bloody hell. Disco Doppelin all the same. And there it is, an 8th round on the board for GameAgents. GODSENT will still force back. Deagle's out for this T-side. The CZ for Twist as well, as once again they try and force it together. They try and find something above this CT side. GameAgents. 6 rounds to bring it to evens against GODSENT. 7 to get to match point first, 8 to win it at 16-14. GODSENT looking around for the first pick. Disco Doppelin opening up squeaky door. Looking for Gabeson. Gabeson tapping his way with the AK. So he'll have to find the first on Freddie B over aggression in the checkers room. Gets caught off guard. Gabeson picking up Disco Doppelin back to the 3 versus 5. Make it just 2. Make it just 1. Never mind. Bomb dropped. Hampus, an Eagle, and a Dream. I have a doubt they'll be able to make this work against the GameAgents. And yeah, he won't. GODSENT now for 100% are on the eco. They are forced down to it. Can't go for much more. PT-50 to Deagle. We'll just rush down the B site, because why not? Spray has come back from Gabeson. Can't quite connect as many damage as he wants to, but alongside Eli will still shut it down. Zero comes in from middle as well. Taking the last 2 frags for the GameAgents side. Now we're within 4 for the CT side. GODSENT, however, ecoing in that one will allow them to get the rifles out for this one. 4 smokes, 3 flashbangs, limited on utility to say the least. Double ops in play, meanwhile, from the GameAgents. Gabeson taking his straight out towards the B side. Color playing in towards A, aggressive down towards A main. As GODSENT put their default back into effect. GODSENT in this default trying to look for an opening thread, but they've got to be careful who falls. One of these smokes could be crucial to the execution set. GoDSENT is forced away from the other side using one of his smokes. Gets some good damage on the Fleeve, but doesn't continue it together. Still hearing these footsteps on the site. Right towards B. Freddy B is in a bit of trouble. The bomb's going to rotate in time. GameAgents, 4 out, spotted by Brolin. Can't quite get the full kill. CT's on rotate will come in towards Heaven. That's Color and Eli. Now Twist will make his way in from Checker. Spots the no, he didn't actually spot the first man. Should know now, based off where the bullets were coming in from. GameAgents fit on the site. He picks up Twist to the first frag. Color locking out Freddy B. And 25 seconds will be left for GODSENT. Meanwhile, Disco Double pushing in towards the A side. There is no chance for him. Fleeve picks him off. The rotations are actually coming in thick and fast here. The T-side need to overwhelm them as the GameAgents are prepping for this perfectly. They've locked themselves down. And Zero will find himself 2 frags to cut the rotation off and cut it down for GODSENT now. 11 on the board for GameAgents, and 10 to 5 half is a lot more workable than I was initially anticipating. GODSENT 14 to 11. They've still got 2 rounds to find. Double flash and smoke for Hampus and Twist. Smoke Molotov for Disco Dublin. The standard half buy on the T side. One minute and 20. On the clock as Fleeve sprays through the smoke and gets Disco Dublin peeking out of it, spotting the next man, also back towards Forklift, tap to victory. Well, Hampus goes falling, but meanwhile on the B side, GODSENT have gained control, they're taking down Color. 1 AWP now for Freddy B to play with, and he's going to look towards GameAgents. Oh no, couldn't hit the shot. But he knows he's there now, and if GameAgents re-aggressive, then surely that should be the end of him. Rest of the CT's knocking things down. Twist turns things back to a 3 versus 3, not like this GameAgents. Surely not. CT is going to take their time with this retake. They could make one single mistake and lose it all. Zero pushing up in towards the halls. Brolin and Freddy B get 2 frags, and Twist locks out the second. And GODSENT now take themselves to match point. Trying to win this best of 1 all the best they can. GameAgents now forced down and taking this to overtime. Double AWP out from GameAgents and Color. 3 M4s. They've got the full buy. GameAgents now just need to lock out the round, else GODSENT will finally tip things over the edge and try and take advantage of this. It's early in towards this 1-0. The first man down to Hampus and Color. Looking out for that first frag. GameAgents gets a quick trade, but Color forced back away from this position. Meanwhile, Disco Doppler out towards the main side of they gets taken out by Fleeve. GameAgents back in the advantage after the early trades don't go to their favor. Meanwhile, CT players got to hold down A site from mid. Awkward times to be a CT. Vice versa for the T side for that matter. Eli looking up. Spot one of these players, Freddy B. Brolin. Both here in the vents. Let's come over. He takes down Brolin. Trying to get down. Can't get the trade back on Freddy B. Got to look out for Twist, but he locks out anyway. It's all down to Freddy. 1 versus 3, and it looks like GameAgents are still in this one. Color locking out the last and bringing the 12th round to the favor of GameAgents. Reset on GODSENT, but they got money to buy back, and it looks like they're just going to do just that. AK's coming out to play with for the T side. Again, they are not done yet here. 2 Deagles, 3 AKs, and that is what GODSENT have to work with for this one. 2 full sets of utility, followed by a triple stack on Brolin. Orb out for colour. Action comes in across the board. Meanwhile, GODSENT boosting up. Counter boost. Oh, spotted out by GameAgents. Twist takes him down. Oh, sorry, Twist gets taken down, I should say. Brolin also spotted in mid, and GameAgents locks on directly. 3v5. Favor to the CT side. GODSENT just don't look good right now. You're up towards highway. Looking in, spots Disco. Sprays his way on through, trying to get some wallbanger shots. Meanwhile, Freddie B making his way into the B-bomb site. Picks off one, but can't survive against Collar. Hampus can, though, taking out GameAgents. It's AWP at close range, trying to lock out the cross. Spotting players. I think he heard the footstep of Disco Doppling. Great flash, can't quite connect it. He does find Disco Doppling on the second base, and Hampus, there's no way he's surviving this. 13-15, GameAgents 2 rounds away from taking us to overtime. And again, the importance of this match is significant. GameAgents yet to win a single game, a single match so far in this tournament. They're running out of chances to put these games on the board. They desperately need to find it. They desperately need to take this to overtime against GODSENT now in the eco round. They're going to go for the smoke cross, the squeaky rush. Hampus just ready to smoke it down, go for a quick kick right now. The smoke's also coming out from the GameAgents side. They're trying to press them for as long as they can. We've got Fleeve and we've got Zero. 2 different angles, 2 different players. GODSENT just prepping this one up. Here we go. Hampus. Smoke ready. Fleeve is ready alongside Zero. Zero going to spray them down. Fleeve connects it on towards 2. Doesn't expect the man right behind him, but Brolin is going to get dealt with just as easily. Freddie B, the lone man left on this T side. Picked apart all the time here. 15-14 now. GODSENT with one final buy to get them over the edge. They just need a round. 1 round is all they need. Doesn't matter what kind of round it is. But it will bring them to the finish line. GameAgents. Double up setup now to try and bring us to OT. 30 rounds. All of it coming in to the close of regulation. Also, they're going to go quickly in towards this main position. Carl picks off the first man. Twist trades him right back out. Fleeve is still here. Sprays down Hampus. Spots Twist as well. Knows the utility is coming in hot. A 4 versus 3 situation. Favor of the CT side. Twist is still trying to make his way up in towards A open. Smoke lock B peeks out in the open and GameAgents shuts him down. 2 versus 4 now. Brolin and Freddie B to save this from OT. Up against Eli in the back of the B site. He flashes his way in, incendiaries his way out. Brolin will make his way up aggressive, but no. The spray transfer is good. And Freddie B is alone with CTs bearing down his back. And no chance to hell in this one. We are going to overtime. As GameAgents have found the footing there on the CT side. $10K MR3. Double ops coming out from GameAgents and Carla. Carla already locked out perfectly. Deal with the CT presence here towards a B, but instead he loses most of the HP on this CT side. 17 downforce back towards headshot. And now Smokes look to follow with flashbangs. Twist setting up his teammate, flashing them in. Carla just about staying alive from the fire and the flames. but T-side players are breathing all down him, and Twist will take out GameAgents. Eli gets a quick trade, but Color's dealt with, and Eli just pinned here towards the back of the site. Zero will try and chime in, but he's unable to get any frags. Disco Doppler takes him out, and it's all down to Fleaver. 1 versus 4. He gets the first. So many players to be dealing with here on the site, and not even on the site for their own right. Hampus is ready, tapping, spraying, and finding the 16th round for GODSENT, reclaiming their lead away from the draw of the GameAgents side. But we are in overtime. Are at least 3 rounds to find. That will also get rebought back away by GameAgents, of course. GODSENT quickly into their aggression, trying to find the opening frag above this CT side. Putting utility down. Should also be noted that GameAgents will have 3 rounds of loss bonus. Sorry, 2 rounds of loss bonus, excuse me, for the final round of the half if they lose this round. Big grenade from GameAgents. Only tags Freddy B, and only by a little bit. Makes his way in towards the A site that may have sold a rotation relatively well. 3 players on this site as utility comes pouring in. Fleaver going to try to stall for as much time as he can, get some damage on the Disco. Actually, Zero's going to rotate with this M4. Flashbang's ringing on over. Color still got the AWP back towards quad. Connects it on Disco Doppler as Twitch trades him right back out. Color takes the double kill, dropping a bomb to the favor of the CT side. 3 kills, spotting Hampus. Can't connect the 4th just yet, but closing in from the other side will eventually find the 4 times hero. In the GameAgents side, 16-16, they equalize very quickly against the Swedish. Look at Zero, man. Oh my god. More than, I think it was 35 kills at the end of regulation. Oh, Disco Doppler only got the leg. Aim a little bit higher. That would have been a little bit more than just damage. Meanwhile, Fleave going for more than damage out here. He takes Hampus down to kick things off. Incendiary to push Disco Doppler away, but the AWP still locking out the crosses. Smokes full, trying to allow him to cross, but good, quick scopes can't quite land. The full body shot, the leg comes in effect on Fleave. Finally, the push comes out from Freddy B as he picks off Color, shutting him down, denying him another 4K in this round. 4 versus 4 situations. We're over 2 evens at the present point in time. A minute to go. The teams will stack their way into a B site hit. They've got Eli and Fleave to be dealing with. Sorry, Eli and GameAgents to be dealing with. Twist is looking for anyone who wants to rotate and push into the heaven position. 45 seconds remain. Roller now going to set up the smoke for his team. Utility pours through. Incendiary Molotov on towards the site. Zero's rotated once again. Trying to look for any frags that he can find. Disco Doppler gets the first ball and burns GameAgents alive, but Zero has rotated. And he puts it into effect by turning it to a 2 versus 2, denying the bomb plant for a couple of seconds and putting the Molotov down to try and deny it for a little bit more. But the bomb should get planted regardless here. The retake should be in effect for GameAgents, and Zero has to go huge again. Fleave, 25 HP. And a less than desirable spot as well for this squad. Great grenade. Just not doing enough damage here for Zero. Twist actually misses the shot on Fleave. Second phase does catch him off, so it's all down to Zero. The CT hero once again, the top performer for GameAgents and the top performer in the server. Spotting Disco, spraying him down, taking his head off his shoulders, and he's now going to stick it. Twist ain't in position. He's going to go with the AWP, peek and pick! And at close range, he finds the 17th round for GODSENT. They take the half advantage here on the T side. Now they've got a CT side to be dealing with. AWP for Color. The double ops in play for Twist and Hampus here for the GODSENT side. Open 4 AKs for GameAgents right now. So now going to make it 3 AKs as Fleeve gets traded out extremely quickly. Color will pick up the AWP, get the AK back out of position, I believe. Utility is traded back and forth here from the CT side. Oh, Freddie B peeks out, but he's got 2 players to deal with. He still takes down 1 before he falls. And that keeps the man advantage to the favour of GODSENT, thinning out the GameAgents line, but look at Zero. Again on the flank, spraying down 1 spot in the second. Can't connect on Hampus as the second AWP cleans things up out towards Highway. Just up to the GameAgents 2 from Squeaky and A main. Stalling for time on the GODSENT side. As Disco Doppling gets the backstab into effect. Color's expecting us though. AWP ready and waiting. Oh, spotting Gabeson, but Gabeson shuts him down. 2 versus 2 now. Back to evens. As even then, Disco Doppling still pushing in towards Squeaky. Going to wait for this potential rotation. And he spots Gabeson, taps his head off with a single bullet, leaving it all up to Color with his AWP, his bomb, and 30 seconds in his 1 versus 2 scenario. Gotta go quick, he's running out of time, and against the second AWP of Hampus. Oh, Hampus spots him, scopes in, and shuts him down. It is 18-16, match point for GODSENT. As once again, GameAgents need to bring this to an overtime, a second overtime for this T side. Double up setup from GameAgents. Okay. What is this about, gentlemen? Color playing in to find the first frag. This is not what you expect to see on a T side. Default is in effect here from the GameAgents side. GODSENT just need to shut it down, and they would have done enough to put themselves over the edge to deny GameAgents' victory here. This will put them at 0-9 in the tournament league if they lose this game. GameAgents, I can't stress enough how important winning this match is. Go for mid-control. Disco Doppling is here to try and cover it off. Color. Peek up, spotted. Disco shuts him down. Looks for Zero. Zero does take him back out the action to a 4 versus 4. AWP trying to get recovered. He's trying to put himself into a decent position right now. T-Sign Gabe meaning control. Zero's looking in for Hampus. The AWP out. Looks in. Take down Twist. Spots out Freddie B, but Freddie B shuts him down. And Flea falls all the same. Gabeson and the Elive playing in towards mid. Got to try and find their way back into this one. 2v3 situation. 10 seconds left. There's no way they're winning this one. Elive's alone. And they get the frags to bring it 19-16. GODSENT took a little bit longer to get there, but they will deny GameAgents' first victory in the Bets.net Challenger Series Group Stage number 2. It's a real shame as well, because they went through in the Swiss group in the first group stage. Absolutely flying colours, 3-0 at the top of it. But now they are struggling here, and they may have missed their last chance to make it into the final playoff bracket. They are down 0-9. And only a couple of games left to go for them. Not looking good for them. That's going to be it from us here today in the EU division of the Bets.net Challenger Series. I want to thank you very much for joining us, and thank you very much for joining me. You can hit the exclamation mark caster command if you did enjoy tonight's casting, and you can follow my personal Twitter for all my going-ons in the world of esports. But thank you very much for joining me once again. Hopefully see you back here in the very near future after IEM Katowice has finished with more of the EU action from the Bets.net Challenger Series.